Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. So, first of all, y'all, I'm going to do a quick reading for you. This is no specific message. I want to let you know if you want any of my services, feel free to check the description box below for my email. And just to remind for those of you who are purchasing the miniature altars, they are available as of August the 10th. That's when I'll be able to send out more shipments when I receive more supplies. So let's jump right into it. Tap in and see what you all need to know at this time. So it says it'll be a short process with the current energy. Oh, also, just to remind you all, I am making personalized card decks, just like this, catered to whatever subject matter you want to focus on. I have some people who have already ordered and they're wanting to focus on multiple subjects: spirituality, career, love. If you want to just have me make you a deck, it's going to be just like this, a blank deck, but I put personalized messages on there that can guide you. And so if you want it catered to love, spirituality, career, or all of the above, it's going to be 80 cards per deck. So you can also email me for that too. So this says it'll be a short process with the current energy. So that means that if there's something that you want to work towards, it's not going to take you a long time to reach your goal, because the energy that you're on right now is actually pushing things forward. It's like things are moving forward. It's not any blockages or obstacles that's standing in the way. So let's see what else is coming out here. So that's a good thing. If you felt like things were not moving, or you just felt like you were stuck or at a standstill, now something has changed in your life that's allowing things to pick up the pace. So that's always good. That means that there is momentum, it's gaining momentum. It says you have your own path. Stop trying to convince others of your position. You have your own path. Stop trying to convince others of your position. So no more worrying about the opposition or those people who are judgmental, those people who have everything to say about how you should be living your life, because you've come into the realization that they really have no clue about what they're supposed to be doing. And so it's easier to focus on what someone else should or shouldn't be doing, because it puts less emphasis on self. And that's where a lot of people stand right now. But you have your own path that's been carved out and created for you specifically. So no more trying to convince others of why you're taking that particular path. You just take it because it's in alignment with your destiny. So it will be unnatural for you to go any other route. It says love is the answer to your question. Time to heal your heart chakra. So if you want to know how you should deal with a particular person or a situation, it's saying love is the answer. Working on your heart chakra frequency is necessary right now. So you might decide to, if there's any blockages there, you might write on paper to burn and release it. I destroy and release all blockages of my heart chakra, all pain, traumas, heartbreak, lack of self-love, fear of letting love in. These are the types of things that you want to write down on paper and burn. Get you a green candle to balance out the energy. So on a green candle, you might write, I welcome love. I openly give love to those who are deserving of it. I am surrounded by loving people. Things like that. Okay? So let's see what else is coming out here. So now we have, you must establish your authority spiritually on all dimensions. You must establish your authority spiritually on all dimensions. I made this deck years ago, probably about 4 years ago now. And at that time in my life, I was already on a spiritual journey, but I kept noticing that certain things just wasn't moving. And I could not figure out why I was not gaining any forward movement. Even though I was doing the spiritual work, I thought that I was being thorough when it came to my cleansing, my clearing energy, and, my manifesting and calling things in, but I was not. What my spiritual team ended up showing me was that I'm a multidimensional being. So I don't just exist here on a 3D plane. So because I'm a multidimensional being, that means that I need to be establishing my authority on all of those dimensions. And if I'm clearing an energy, I also need to be clearing my energy on all of those dimensions. So for many of you who have been on my channel for a while now, when I do a lot of the rituals and declarations that you all join in on, I usually say at the end, in spirit and in flesh, in sleep and awakened state, across all timelines, realms, and dimensions, known and unknown. That's what you want to put at the end of all of your rituals, whether you're burning and releasing or whether you're putting it at the end of your affirmations for your candle work. You want to say that at the end because that means that you are clearing on all dimensions and timelines and realms known and unknown, or you are creating across all timelines, realms known and unknown, okay? So you want to put that at the end of your declarations because maybe that is the key, the one thing that you've been lacking that's going to allow you to expedite the process and to get things moving that much more quickly. So now we have here, okay, this card says no integrity. Maybe there was somebody around you or certain people around that didn't have any integrity and you're being called to clear yourself of their energy. Let's just see what else is coming out. It says you have planted so many good seeds. Your harvest is extremely abundant. So y'all been doing the work. You've been planting those seeds. And so great things are coming from the work that you've been putting in. Okay. You've been persistent. You have been dedicated. Okay. You've been committed to whatever it is that you've been planting seeds towards. And, you know, planting seeds looks like self-love. That's planting seeds towards your harvest. Breaking generational curses, that is most definitely planting major seeds towards your harvest. Operating from a space of love and integrity, raising your vibrations, you know, prayers, working with the Most High and your spiritual team. These are planting seeds towards your harvest. Clearing your energy, burning and releasing, all of that. Lighting your candles, all of that. Plant seeds towards your harvest. Removing negative people from your energy and negative thoughts from your energy. Plant seeds towards your harvest because you're getting that soil right so that those seeds that you plant is not corrupted by a lot of toxicity so that when it does sprout, there's no real reward. So all of what you've been doing thus far has been planting seeds and it's getting ready to bring you a great harvest. It says your mind is not playing tricks on you. So some of you might be experiencing a lot, like spiritual, supernatural experiences amplified times 1,000. You're probably seeing tons of synchronicities right about now. I know I have. And I've been on this journey since I was 33, at least awakened to energy, numbers, and things like that. So it's been a good 6 years now, right? But we're talking about 6 years of being awakened. And the numbers are still, I mean, sometimes you have like that slower energy with your spiritual team that's showing you numbers and you be like, hey, where y'all at? But then you have those moments where it's like, bam, bam, bam. That's when they're telling you you're doing something right or something is picking up in momentum. So keep going. So even if it's not just numbers, you could be receiving, you know, you could see a message on somebody's headlight, you know, not headlight, but license plate, you know, that says keep going or rise higher, or on a billboard or a commercial, or your children can come and say something to you out of nowhere. Animals, insects, I mean, dreams, visions. There's so many different things. This says the healing must be completed before your life can transform. So there is some healing that still needs to happen. Let me see if I can gauge any clarity about the healing. What is this healing all about? I don't feel like you all have to do like very deep healing, but if you do, then that's fine. It's not a hurry. This healing deals with you stepping into your life purpose, because it says the healing must be completed before your life can transform. So what is the healing pertaining to? Your life purpose. It says you are stepping into your highest divine life path. So knowing your life path number is very important so you can know the vibration of the energy that you should be on in order to be in alignment with your purpose. But considering healing must happen before you can transform to be ready to embrace this life purpose. So for some of you, the healing might deal with lack mentality or certain fears of the unknown, fear of judgment by others, fear of, failure. It could be anything like that. This says, be patient. Everything is coming together. Be patient. Everything is coming together. I'm just going to take that one. Be patient. Everything is coming together because it is moving. There is movement that's happening. Even if you haven't seen the evidence in the 3D just yet, like things outside of yourself. Because more than likely, if you've been doing a spiritual work, you see the evidence within yourself. Now, if you don't see the evidence within yourself, then you still, you got a little bit more, you got work to do. Stay focused on manifesting the better version of yourself first. Then start focusing in on manifesting those external things that you need in order to, create wealth and things like that. But be patient. Everything is coming together. Let me see. So this says here, the end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. See, I'm telling you, you're almost there. You're almost there. That tough cycle it's been hard. It has not been easy. And I know that y'all, you got some stories to tell. You got great testimonies out there. And so that's almost over. So just give thanks in advance that you're almost at the finish line. That's why when you're taking this narrow path of spirituality, you got to really operate from that blind faith and you got to pay attention to the messages that your spiritual team sends you. That's why they're so great. They're so loving. They're so kind and generous when it comes to how they communicate with you, because they're not going to leave you sitting over there feeling like, you just have no clue as to whether or not you're headed down the right path. No, they're going to show you in a lot of different ways. You just got to stay tapped in, stay out of negative thoughts, and just pay attention to what's happening around you. Look through your spiritual eyes, though. It says your spiritual account reads infinite abundance because you have overcome lack mentality. This is where the healing has to take place. This is how you get in alignment with your life purpose, because if you're not worried about where's the next meal going to come from, how am I going to provide for myself and my family, if that's not a worry of yours, then you're on the right frequency. I'm not saying it shouldn't be a concern or something that you are working towards. I'm saying it should not be a worry or a fear of where things are going to come from. Because when you're not worried about it and you're in that headspace of saying, because this is what I used to say all the time years ago when things was just looking real funny. And I was just like, okay, where is this taking me? And I said, all right, I'm getting ready to become internally abundant. So I would say my spiritual account reads infinite abundance. So in other words, if I had to check my bank account in the spiritual realm, it's never ending. It's always plentiful and overflowing because it reads infinite abundance. And I kept saying that to myself every day, several times a day. And I would always say the Most High is going to deposit it to me based on what I have earned. And so that's why I was always diligent in becoming the best version of myself, knowing that the Most High would, shell it out to me here, shell it out to me there based on what I deserve. And I tell you, the Most High has not failed me yet and will not. I've been able to see the overflow harvest. And you will be able to see that too. It's just a matter of changing how you think, healing from lack mentality and survival mode. Because this world that we live in, I tell you, most people live in survival mode all of their life until they exit. Then they got to come back and figure it all out all over again. But you come out of lack mentality in this lifetime, and freedom is truly yours. Sovereignty, wealth, and overflow harvest is truly yours. This says, what is your inner voice saying? So listen to your intuition. What is it saying? Let's see if I can gauge. What is your inner voice saying? What does that mean? Because your inner voice is guiding you. You hear something. There's some sort of intuitive nudge that you're receiving. What is your inner voice saying? So this says, ask your holy angels for guidance. Ask your angels for guidance. Your inner voice is telling you that there's certain things that you need to do. Ask your spiritual team for guidance on how to execute that plan. They will direct you. And for those of you that's like, well, shoot, I need more tangible evidence. I need somebody to say it to me verbatim. What should I be doing? Or what I need, what is it that I'm not doing? What is it that I need to be clearing out to prepare to do it? Reach out and get yourself a reading. Invest in yourself. You have to do that sometimes, especially if you feel like you haven't quite tapped in yet. This says, write it down, speak it, feel it, and move towards it. Write it down, speak it, feel it, and move towards it. So write it down. Bring those thoughts, pull them down into the 3D realm by putting them on paper. Now your thoughts are tangible. Now there's physical evidence of the thoughts that you've been having. So it's on paper. Now the feeling it part is imagining yourself feeling the emotions that will come with the manifestation of that thing that you've written down. So if you wrote down that you want to do something that you love, let's just say you're an artist and you're like, okay, I want to sell my art to people all across the world. What would that really feel like for you? Give yourself permission to feel the emotion of happiness and satisfaction and, just confidence and success and, gratitude. Give yourself permission to feel what that feels like after you write it down. Then it says, say it out loud. So now you're adding more energy to it. You're making it more evident and tangible in the 3D realm because you've already put it on paper. So that brings it down to the 3D. You're feeling the emotions. And then you're saying it out loud. The vibrational frequency of your voice is putting it out there into the ethers. This is what it is. Then you don't stop there. It says take action towards it. That's the part that a lot of people fail to do. They just do some of the manifestation work, but they don't take the practical effort. And then they be like, well, how come nothing is changing? I don't see nothing changing. You still got to do the footwork. And sometimes people are like, but I don't know which way to go. What am I supposed to do? Sometimes it'd be the things that you take for granted, the smallest of things that'll make the biggest impact. And your spiritual team was like, they'll be like, that's all I needed you to do was take action and go ask that person right over there to give you that, reference to that person over there. And suddenly things just start moving. You'll be surprised. It says you are looking so attractive to others right now. So people see you and you're attracting people to you, not just because of your physical, not just because, aesthetically you're pleasing to the eye, but it's more or less people are attracted to your energy. They're attracted to what you have to offer. They're attracted to just the character and the vibrational frequency that you're emitting out into the universe. So you're attracting the right people. That's what's important. It says your cup runneth over. Prepare to be lifted before your enemies. An overflow harvest is coming in for you because you've earned it. And so those people that lacked integrity, that didn't want to see you move ahead, they're going to watch you flourish. They're going to watch you rise. They're going to watch your cup overflow. They're going to watch you happy, free, growing. So this says here, this is the Queen of Coins. Wow. The Queen of Coins and the Eight of Wands. Look at that, y'all. The Queen of Coins. So this is that overflow harvest, having more than enough. She's actually giving things away. She has so much abundance. But you have earned this. This is you earning this. Okay, but it's also showing that, because it says fresh today for sale. See, some of y'all have ideas of maybe starting a farm or doing something with herbs or selling like homemade things. Some of you might be chefs out there, maybe wanting to start a restaurant. Whatever it is, you're planting the seeds and it's going to bring in an overflow harvest here. You're going to be very happy, and it offers generational wealth, okay? It's something that you can pass down to your children and your children's children. So this says house sold. Some of you are getting ready to sell a home, and that's going to bring in a lot of abundance for you. But others of you, you are getting ready to purchase and move into a home. Either way, the harvest is plentiful. These people have smiles on their face because there's a lot of happiness here. High vibrational energy that you are stepping into right now. Let's see. Eight of Cups. Ooh, somebody is sad. Who is this? I mean, I see y'all moving towards those things that brings you happiness and peace, but somebody might be dealing with depression because you're doing so well. Like they got a sink full of dishes, holding their head down. Somebody is feeling shameful because of the way that they treated you, because they lacked integrity, they wasn't honest. Now they see you moving towards your wish fulfillment and they see abundance all around you. And so whoever this is, they might be in a state of depression right here. So they're having a hard time doing for themselves, taking care of themselves. If they're in a home, they might be living in a house that's just full of clutter. It might not even be their house, but they could just be surrounded by people who are depressed that don't really do the maintenance in their own home. So whoever this is, their mind is cluttered and so is their environment. Okay. Meanwhile, you're focused on planting seeds, cultivating, growing, doing the spiritual work. I don't know. But the Eight of Cups is a card of walking away. So whoever this is, you walked away from them to pursue your happiness. Rightfully so. You should. And what I'm picking up too is that you're no longer there to clean up their mess. You're no longer there to clean up their mess. They have their back turned to their own mess because they don't want to face the mess that they've made. They don't want to look at it because they're too embarrassed to look at it. So they're trying to avoid the truth. But it's just going to stay there. It's not going to go anywhere until they face it, until they turn around and realize, yeah, you got some cleaning to do. You got some work to do because now, Chosen, you are no longer there to clean up behind this person. You are no longer there for them to siphon your energy and to use your good energy because you was always giving. I guarantee you this mess would have been cleaned up if you were still in this person's energy. You would have cleaned it up because you have a connection to the Most High Mother and Father, and you recognize that cleanliness is next to godliness. So you're not going to just have this type of energy around you, whether it's physically or emotionally. Whatever this person is avoiding it. They don't want to see the truth. But they're also hanging their head in shame. Yeah, see, the Knight of Cups is here. Somebody might want to come in and apologize. But if you look at this woman's face, it's funny because he's standing there with the guitar, like, I'm going to sing you a song. This is all I got to offer. And she's looking at him like, yeah, I'm not trying to hear it. She ain't even smiling. She doesn't even look intrigued or impressed. So, I don't know. For some of you, you might have people that want to come in and apologize, but you're looking at them like what they're offering is not enough anymore. Yeah, look at that. 5 of Cups. Oh, gosh. Somebody is grieving your loss. They feel left out in the cold. They feel like there's no more life. For some of you, someone could be grieving the loss of someone as well. Someone could be grieving the loss of someone, like a physical transition that took place. But what I'm picking up from this card, I'm not picking up a transition per se. It could be that for a small number of you. But what I'm really picking up more so than that is someone just feels like there is no more life without you in their energy. So there's just this grieving that's happening as a result of not having you around. They feel left out in the cold. They feel they're in this energy of lack. Like there's no more growth. Their abundance is just not there. It's like they're slowly deteriorating is what I'm picking up. Somebody is dealing with depression because things are just not looking so good. The world. Yeah, you closed out a chapter here. A chapter has been closed. A cycle has been closed out for you. And so it's a strong energy of you releasing the past, letting it go. It feels like your spiritual team, your ancestors are weaving this new pathway for you. It's like they've been creating this in the spiritual realm and preparing you to take a different path now. It's like something about the matriarchs of the family as well. It feels like you've broken some sort of generational curse that might have been specifically on your mother's side of the family. Not negating the things that was on the father's side, but it's something about the matriarchs. And it's awakening your creativity. It's allowing you to tap back in and to come into remembrance of the gifts that your ancestors had. It's like they're paving the way for you to receive and to tap into those gifts. So with the world here, it's definitely this energy of closing out an old chapter, but it's also an energy of success, stepping over that threshold, being crowned. Many of you have been crowned because you literally paved the way. You broke those anchors off of your ancestors, your crossed over loved ones, and they are now creating and stitching something together for you that's going to bring great reward in the spiritual realm and in the physical. So wow, it's a lot of fighting behind the scenes. Gosh, people don't want to see you get this. They don't want to see you have it. It's people that are just disgruntled. They're disappointed because you're happy, because you're focused on holistic health. Like all the way across the board, you're focused on becoming a better version of yourself. So there's a lot of chaos and drama, fighting, conflict, competition that's happening, but you're remaining balanced. This is your energy back here. And you're always trying to offer a lot of these bitter people, hey, just eat healthier, think healthier, live healthier, be a better person, take better care of yourself. You're trying to offer them ways to find that internal peace and guidance. You're trying to give them spiritual jewels, but they're so stubborn. These people are stubborn. It's like they don't want to hear it. Yeah, it's like maybe even this person right here, because there's a lot of chaos. This person could literally be surrounded by these people here, and it's probably a lot of fighting. Even the dogs is making a mess around the house. It's fighting, it's chaos, it's drama, it's loud. There's no real peace. Everybody is at odds with one another. They can have couples around them that's constantly fighting, and they are feeling overwhelmed with all of this low vibrational energy that's flooding them, and they're missing your presence. Meanwhile, over here at the ranch, you are busy moving, leveling up, getting you a new home or selling your home, and reaping the rewards of that. And, focused on creating, doing things that you love, and, attracting abundance into your life. Like, you're happy, and somebody got left behind, and so they feel like they're just slowly deteriorating because of the people that's in their environment. 3 of Coins and the Page of Swords. I feel like there's going to be new things that you discover here. You're going to be learning a lot of new things. There's this curiosity, your inner child has been awakened, and so that curiosity to learn new things has been sparked here, okay? So you're going to be tapping in, seeking knowledge, diving deeper, looking at things on a deeper level, taking a closer look at certain things, maybe even something about nature in general, like just learning things about nature. It's teaching you more things about yourself, or you might be learning about herbs, or, different things about the plants and things like that, that's going to help you with some sort of business that you might have here, because the 3 of Pentacles is building towards a business, people coming together, collaborating, and putting their heads together to build something great. But I also feel like somebody has you under the microscope. They're watching you very closely, and they see the excitement that's within you. They see the growth. They're very curious about what you're working on. Really, this person they desire to work with you, but there's a lot of shame that they're dealing with. Look at that, the 4 of Cups. It's people around them that's like, what's wrong with you? Here, drink some water. Nothing is working. Nothing is helping this person to come out of this emotional funk, because regardless of who they have in their energy right now, that person, those people, they're not you. And so now this person is discontent. They're bored with life. They're focused on the negative things, though. And there's new opportunities that could come towards them. I feel like you tried to offer this person a glass of water. That was probably you. But this person ignored you. They ignored your wisdom. They ignored your guidance. They ignored the love that you had to bring. And now they're just in this funk because you're not there to offer it anymore. It's almost like I heard if they could have one more chance, if you would just offer it to them one more time, they would finally turn around and grab hold of that offer. But now you're not interested in offering it. Matter of fact, it's not even a thought on your mind. You're focused on pouring your energy into the things that you love now. You spent enough time trying to get this person to wake up. You got tired of trying to carry them. So now this person is trying to tune the world out. They don't want to be bothered with anybody, only with you, but you're not thinking about them. Yeah, because the Ace of Cups is here. You have a new team. You have people around you who are on the same frequency as you, who have like-minded goals and aspirations. People who are happy, people who have healed their inner child, people who are going with the flow of life. Because these people, these young children here, they're actually like in a swim team or something like that. So you're going with the flow. You know, you're like working on your health. You're probably exercising more, doing things that keeps you more active, more youthful. But it's also this energy of you being rewarded. The Most High is rewarding you because you've done the work. You stayed the course. And so you stop pouring all of your energy into these people who didn't want to receive it when you tried to offer it. You started pouring that energy into yourself, and now the process is moving ahead. Okay, I'm trying to take one card at a time, but I guess it ain't gonna happen. So I have here the Seven of Swords, and then I have the Three of Swords. Wow. So the Seven of Swords, oh no, this is the Seven of Swords right here. This person is stealing. They're being deceptive. They're strategizing on how they can take. And then the Three of Swords, this person is heartbroken, crying. So somebody is definitely in victimhood mentality. They feel like somebody owes them something. So it's like, ooh, I hope that somebody is not going around stealing from people in order to make to gain abundance. I hope somebody doesn't lack that type of integrity, because it really feels like if they are, they don't even feel guilty about it. This person is smiling while they're taking a whole laptop, chandelier, a purse, jewelry, all types of stuff, just trying to be slick as a damn fox. They're angering a lot of people. Whoever this person is, they're angering a lot of people. They got a lot of people around them that's very angry with them because they're doing something here. And it feels like, they don't even have a care in the world because they feel like the world owes them something. So somebody might end up sending themselves to jail. But see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7 of Swords plus the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. Really behind the scenes, this person is crying. They don't care about hurting other people because hurt people, right? So this person is really deep down inside, they're being tortured emotionally. They know that they betrayed you. And so now they're going around betraying each other. Because you see how this person has this photo in the background of the male and female back there. For some of you, this could be a person that you had to walk away from on a romantic level. But it doesn't always have to be romantic. It could be any type of relationship. But somebody definitely feels left out in the cold here. And they can't even focus. If they had creative ideas, they can't focus on finishing anything because they're only focused on you. So now it's like this energy. I feel like whoever this person is, though, you probably put a lot of your energy and emotions into this person. You probably shed a lot of tears, had a lot of sleepless nights, to where you probably started projects and lost the enthusiasm to follow through because you were so focused on how this person was betraying you and how they was hurting you. And they never never showed any remorse for it. They did a lot. They hurt you, but they also hurt a lot of other people. And they didn't have a care in the world because it was all about self. It was all about what they could gain. But now the tables have turned. So this person has a lot of enemies, though. They've hurt a lot of people. So this is why their karma is what it is. This is why they can't be with you, because they have some karmic debt that they have to clear. This says the Two of Swords and the Fool. See, this person, they made a foolish decision, but you chose to take the leap of faith. The Two of Swords, this says final notice. Somebody might be getting kicked out of their home. It could be that, like, this person could live around a lot of people, but they could be getting ready to lose their home because nobody wants to face the fact that bills got to be paid. People are ignoring the truth. And just wreaking a lot of havoc, but wearing rose-colored glasses, not wanting to face the truth about what's happening with their situation. And this is causing a lot of tension and frustration around this person because all of these people in this household and ain't nobody taking the responsibility to get things back in order, not even when it comes to the cleanliness of the home. So that calls in low vibrational energies and toxicity when your house is cluttered, let alone your mind being cluttered. And then you're full, then the house is cluttered with people who are all in that same low vibrational energy. Somebody can't catch a break. This person that messed up with you, they can't catch a break. And so it could be that there's getting ready to be some sort of eviction or a final notice, and nobody is chipping in to pay the bills. You know, they're not helping one another out. So with this house sold, this person might be hoping now you got a home, they probably want to come and stay with you now. But it's like, no, not going to happen. Because see, you've taken a leap of faith. You're cultivating, you're building, and you're going to protect your energy. And so I feel like this is you waving goodbye, saying, look, I'm out of here. I'm taking a leap of faith. And the Most High is granting you an overflow of abundance as a result of it. You've transformed. You've changed too much. You're all about protecting your energy now. They had the opportunity to build with you if they wanted to, and they could have actually enjoyed this harvest with you, but they messed it up. Like, not just one time, not just two times, but too many times to even count is what I'm picking up. Two of coins. Now they're juggling. You know, it's this juggling energy, trying to carry it all. Maybe they're trying to find like small jobs here and there to make ends meet, but it feels like it's just overwhelming. But I feel like this is also an example of you carrying everything on your shoulders, like you was juggling it all, and this person sat back and watched you. They probably still do sit back and watch you do it all on your own, and they probably would still do the same thing even if you let them back in. Still sit back and watch you carry it all because now they feel like you have more than enough to do it. So that's the selfishness and the self-entitlement that this person carries, the victimhood mentality. This person has not healed. And so this is why the environment that they're sitting in, the type of people that they're surrounded by, it fits their description. You know, they manifested that energy because of how they treated you. They manifested that energy because of the internal toxicity that they carried. So this says the Three of Wands, you're staying on your path. You're staying on your journey. You know, a lot of you, you're optimistic about where this is taking you because you know that the end of a tough cycle is finally coming to a close here. And so you're persevering. You're not looking back. You're looking ahead. Look at that. The King of Blades. I was about to say justice. So I feel like this is connected to the justice energy. But there's a judgment call that's being made in your favor because you analyze things. You didn't wear your emotions on your sleeve. It's like you really looked at things from a practical and logical standpoint. And because you allowed yourself to see things and see the truth for what it was, now judgment is being called in your favor and you're receiving your justice. Yeah, you received enough evidence to know that this is not the type of situation that you want to maintain. That's not the type of relationship that you want to try to continue to nurture. You received enough evidence to know that. So I'll take a couple more cards and I'm going to close out, y'all. I hope this message brought y'all the clarity that you needed. This is the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Y'all have an overflow harvest. You know, all of the things that you want and all of the things that you need and the right type of people are coming into your life if they're not already there. There's an energy of happiness and celebration and just smiling until your cheeks hurt, laughing until your stomach hurts, you know, eating until you're full, and just enjoying life. Just enjoying life, like just flying high. It's a beautiful energy that you're on. Meanwhile, meantime, in between time, this is the energy of those people who now have to look at things from a different perspective. And if they don't give themselves permission to see the truth, they're going to be surrounded by a whole lot of other people that's dealing with depression, toxicity, drama, you know, creating illusions for themselves. So they're going to be stuck. I feel like this person is going to remain stuck, especially if they're sitting back waiting on you to come pick them up and to take them out of this situation. They're going to stay there because you've learned a vital lesson, and that vital lesson is you got to pick yourself up. Ain't nobody else going to do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. But you also know that you gave this person enough jewels and enough tools to dig themselves up out of the situation if they really want to. So now it's left up to them to do the work and to come towards you offering something to you now. That's if you choose to even accept it. Whether it's offering of love, offering of an apology, offering of truth and honesty, or offering of financial, support, depending on the relationship dynamic, it's now up to them to show and prove. You owe them nothing else, not even your attention. So that's what I got here, y'all. That's what I got here. It is what it is. Life plays out the way it plays out because the universal laws do not change. And when people start, people got to start opening up their eyes and recognizing in the age of Aquarius, things boomerang back so fast. Karma hits you so fast. Says you're a lot tougher than you think. So you're strong enough to continue to persevere. You know who you are. Says all the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. So get ready for those unexpected miracles and blessings that's getting ready to come into your life. And just know that if you had to reject somebody, that's for your protection and it's for theirs as well, so that they don't continue to self-sabotage and to stay in that victimhood mentality, because it's just going to keep them stuck. They will not be able to progress in life if they continue to use you or wait on you to be their savior. They have to save themselves. That's my message for you all. I love you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll talk to y'all next time.